This may be the craziest episode we've ever had. What episode are we even on?
12.
12?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Definite?
Definitely.
All right. B!
Hi.
Episode 12. And you shaved your head for this one.
Does it look like that?
No!
Oh my gosh. You just made me nervous.
No, I wanted to.
I took my headband off.
I was thinking because so many people listen to this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Now I think our listeners are over our watch on YouTube.
Okay.
So I just thought, like, if I said you shaved your head, maybe people would watch
Okay.
instead of just listen. I don't know why it's important to me. I work so hard on the audio and video parts of this podcast. So I want everybody to go to YouTube
And watch us.
Yeah, but most people find it much easier to listen to us on like the Spotify's and the Apple Music and Amazon Music. And now I think YouTube even has a podcast. Like if you have YouTube Music, you can just listen to us.
Yeah, because who is telling you they listen to us on their walks,
Yeah.
on their headphones, stuff like that?
Yeah, people
We're
listen to
all
us.
caught up. And then we're like,
Where's
we're
the new episode?
Yeah, we've been a little busy, I guess.
I know, crazy busy. Well, one of the reasons why, if you're watching this, actually, you see that we are not in the office.
Right.
Why?
We have a tenant.
Yeah, so we have someone downstairs for a few months.
Yes.
So someone was kind of coming out of a lease, and their next lease isn't ready yet, and they need a place for 5 months. And you were like, I got an apartment.
Yeah.
So we have someone downstairs, but that's like right on the other side of the wall.
Yes.
So we decided podcasting down there today.
Might not work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was her birthday yesterday.
Right.
She was probably up late.
Yeah.
And then to be next to her, because we're doing this in the morning right now,
I know.
and be like,
Because we've been up super early.
Yeah.
With the kids for Easter.
I know. We went to Sylvia and Charlie's
Yes.
for Easter morning.
Yeah.
Saw my kids.
Yep.
Came back here, saw your kids.
Yep.
And then dropped your kids with Anthony and Ryan.
Yeah.
And we're by ourselves.
I know.
And it's not date night.
No, we actually have our first vacation.
Yes.
Away.
Oh, all the years of knowing each other.
Yeah.
We are officially on vacation. So cheers to
Cheers.
that. We leave for the airport very shortly.
Yeah, and I'm anxious.
I know.
I shouldn't be.
We are going to Key Largo for a little vacation, just the two of us. No kids.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know we're meeting some of your coworkers down there, but no kids.
Makes it sound like
vacation.
I'm meeting coworkers, like we're going to like a business meeting.
I should
Like I'm
say, yeah.
meeting my friends from
They-
work, which they'll kill me because if I was like, oh, friends from work, you can't say who we are.
Well, I never know whose names to use and who's not.
Oh, I don't think anyone's worried about
All right.
us, using that.
All right. So we're meeting Dina
Yes.
and Steven.
Yes.
And then Lorianne and Frank.
Yes.
Are
Yeah.
all down in Key Largo.
Yeah,
Not flying
Lorianne's
together,
there.
just like meeting everybody there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be a good time, except I ruined your vacation already.
You did.
So all you wanted to do for this vacation was lay out in the sun.
Yeah.
That was like what you were looking forward to. No, mom. And
Where's the meatloaf?
just be in the sun.
Yeah.
But you.
It's one of my favorite things.
I know. But you get to do it all summer. But you were looking to do it in April.
Yeah.
And instead, why
lay
can't
it-
you lay out in the sun?
Because it looks like it's raining every day that we're going to be down there.
Every single day. Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm going to put it, because I can see my framing right now. I can put it right here. Here's the weather for Key Largo.
Yeah, and it doesn't look good. I know that it can rain for part of the day, but it looks like a lot of rain, a lot of wind.
A lot of
And
clouds.
we called my parents down there, and they're like, yeah, it's not looking good this week. I'm like, all right.
It'll be a good time, though.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We will have fun. I'm going to take another sip.
Okay. We have that upstairs closet that we were trying to organize because we have sheets and towels in it.
Oh, yeah.
And we have so many different sheets and towels. And I had brought up organizing it, and I wanted to put everything into bins. And then because we weren't sure, we have like twin size sheets, full and king, or cover all the
Yes.
beds upstairs.
We used to even have queen before Anthony and James shared a room.
Yeah.
Anthony had a queen bed.
Yeah.
However, we might still have the sheets for his queen bed up there, or did you finally?
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
And not labeled that well. Yeah. And then I realized, like I was saying before, that none of us really use that loose sheet that's on the top. So you put the fitted sheet on, and I find that when we're going to change the sheets or make the beds, all the loose sheets are like kicked to the bottom. I'm like, why am I even bothering putting these on?
Because that's what you do.
Right. I stopped doing it in our room. And then I said, I haven't been using them. And you said, oh, I actually miss the loose sheet.
I love it.
But
I don't want just a comforter on me.
But you don't love it.
I do love it.
Because I just put it back.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 days ago.
Because I asked you to.
Yeah, and 2 or 3 of those days, I had to remind you as you rolled over, and it was all bunched next to me. I'm like, don't forget your loose sheet to take with you.
When I'm hot, I want to kick off the comforter and just have that loose sheet on me. Have something on me.
I guess it's been cold, though, because you haven't gone for it. So you don't really love it that much.
I do. I want a sheet, and then I want the comforter. But when I roll over, sometimes it comes off, and that's all, and then I got to put it back on me. That is so loud.
I know that really.
Did you hear that?
Boom, boom. How much is in there? Oh, God.
Oh, now you're kicking. Oh, you know what it is? It's because your microphone here, your microphone's coming down. Attached to the table. So even if I tap the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, my thought actually was, do they sell just fitted sheets on Amazon? I'm sure they do. I haven't looked into it. I'm always buying sets of sheets, and I feel like it's a little bit of a waste.
Yeah, every time like I get into the sheet bin and like I'm trying to figure it all out and just find matching pillowcases to matching sheets, I end up going on Amazon and just buying a whole new set because I can't get the matches.
Well, we also have we had a lot of pillows, and we just finally actually having Kara downstairs helped us really clean through even more.
Yeah.
That we were like holding on to, like, oh, we need these pillows in case someone stays down here.
Which is something I absolutely treasure about you. Your ability your ability to like get rid of stuff and like kind of go through things pretty quickly. We haven't been in this house that long, 2 years.
No.
Our downstairs apartment closet has a walk-in closet. Not the closet. Actually, the closet does have a walk-in closet, which is really funny.
Yeah, it's a walk-in within a walk-in.
Yeah, but the closet downstairs, and we kind of use that as like storage. Kara was coming in to rent. We were like, oh, we have to clean this whole out for her.
Yeah.
And it was a great time to just like purge through stuff. But you were not I'll just find another place for that. Or, oh, we haven't used that in a long time.
We had too many pillows.
Oh, you were just like, get rid of this. Throw that out. Throw that out. Throw that. I mean, the front of our house was,
Oh, and so many people came and took stuff.
Yes.
That was cool.
I know, which made my mom really happy because she doesn't like to throw anything out.
Oh my gosh, and tell the love seat story that was sitting out there for a couple of days that you put on Facebook Marketplace.
So when Kara was moving into the apartment downstairs, we had a sofa and a love seat that came with the house because I figured, oh, they couldn't get this out of the house and they just left it. And we were going to get rid of it when we moved in. However, our couches didn't fit down the stairs.
Yeah.
The way that this is like an L-shaped or U-shaped staircase. You go like down to a landing, turn, down to a landing, turn. It's a little weird here. There's a big window, but that you can't get, you need
the angle.
38 inches or whatever. The angle is hard. And then the other is like a cellar door. Not a cellar door, sorry. A concrete, like normal. So the turn is so tight.
No one cares about this part, though. You're getting like to a lot of description about all of our stairwells. They don't fit.
All right. You can't get the couches out. So I was assuming that Kara couldn't get her couch in that she wanted to bring with her. So I left her. This is not even the part of the story that you wanted at all.
No, but anyway.
All right. Anyway, we finally got the couches out. Kara was bringing her own couch, so we were going to take those out. So the love seat we were able to get out.
Yeah.
But the sofa itself, I had to cut up.
And we threw it out. Yeah.
So the love seat I put on Facebook Marketplace. It's in great shape. Hey, no one wanted it.
Right.
Not at all. So we put it out by the curb. And then all of a sudden, I get a little ding ding on my phone, and it says, hey, I will take the couch. I said, sweet. It's at the end of my driveway. Come on by. And she's like, oh, I can't make it today. I was like, all right, well, if you want it, it's there. And she goes, where do you want the money? I'm like, put it in the mailbox.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking,
it's out there.
Yeah, just take it, really.
Right. That's
it's in the trash bin.
Everyone else came and just took stuff. Yeah.
Right. But she left $150.
She left money in the mailbox.
Yeah, $150 for the sofa, the love seat in the mailbox, and took the couch.
I know. I couldn't believe it.
So whoever you are,
thanks.
I don't remember her name. Yeah, thanks for the $150. We're going to buy our first round of drinks at the airport.
Yeah.
Or maybe one round of drinks at the airport for $150 because they're expensive.
Probably. Because I went out, I looked, and I said, all right, they took the couch. And then I'm like, let me just see. I doubt they left any money, but they did.
So my kids were just away on vacation as well, though, because their vacations didn't line up with your school vacations. Like
Right.
all the schools on Long Island this time were different. And when I initially planned, when you initially said like let's go away in April, just us.
Yeah.
And Sylvia was like, "Oh, I want to take the kids to Barbados for April break." I was like, "Sweet, that'll line up perfect."
Yeah.
And then along the line, we found out it was 2 different weeks.
Right.
So my kids were away last week. They went to Barbados.
Yeah.
You're off this week. We're going down to Florida, but we did have a little time to see them,
Yeah.
like a day or two, and we tried to spend as much like time with them.
Yeah.
And one of my daughter's favorite things to do is like play board games.
Yep.
So we were playing Clue,
Yes, we were.
which you just took me to go see
Yeah.
at Gateway because I love the Clue movie. Now I will say, the Clue movie is a cult classic, is what I call it. That
Yeah,
everybody has seen Clue. That's what I think.
That's how you feel. Yeah.
Right. And one of the first times that like you were on the road with me, we were talking and I said something about the Clue movie. I think I was like quoting it. I was like, the flames on the sides of my face. And
I'm like, what are you talking
and I'm
about?
like, that's Clue. And you were
Yeah, I
like,
never even knew the movie existed.
yeah. And I was like, everyone's seen that. And then we decided to walk around the hotel
Yeah.
and ask every single person if they've seen Clue. And the people who have seen it were like me that thought everyone's seen this movie.
And
the
they
people,
loved it.
Right.
Anyone who's seen it seems to be a big fan
and then anybody
of it.
who hadn't seen it never even heard of it. It wasn't like they were like, oh, I think I know of that. Like, you know, everyone was like, yeah.
I'll put it over there next time. Just as you're talking, remember it was going to make a huge noise.
Clue's one of those movies like Airplane where there's so many jokes in it. There's so many little things that like you just have to really be paying attention and watch every single thing over and over and over again. You go, oh my God, I didn't see it the first time. Oh my God, I didn't see it the first
Yeah.
time. Oh my God, you know.
Well, then we saw it at Gateway. You were wondering how they were going to.
Right. So we saw it at Gateway with someone from
Susan Sarandon.
yeah, was in it, which was nice.
Yeah. She was funny.
Yeah, she did a really good job. And she played the part of Mrs. White.
No, she was Mrs. Peacock.
Damn it! I was trying to transition into this well.
Oh, you're going to talk about
Yeah.
that? Oh.
Well, I was going to say she played Mrs. White, but then when we were playing the board game,
There is no Mrs. White
there is
anymore.
no Mrs. White anymore.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Orchid
Yes.
because they decided that Mrs. White needed to have a job
Right.
and be of some sort of ethnicity. Mm-hmm. So she's like, you know, an Asian descent and has a PhD. If you read clue.com, Mrs. White was killed off and Mrs. Orchid is one of her home study students.
Oh, but we just never knew about her.
Yeah. But if you watch the play,
she
you watch
grew
the
up-
movie, there's Mrs. White. If you play the board game, there's Mrs. Orchid. And that's why.
Dr. Orchid, right?
Dr. Orchid,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Who was not the murderer when we played.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard with the rope.
That was not my best game.
Colonel Mustard with the rope in the lounge. No. Ballroom. No, James guessed ballroom and it was wrong because I knew ballroom was.
Kitchen?
I don't even know. I don't even remember. It
I don't
wasn't
remember
important.
either.
It was the time I spent with my children that was important.
But anyway, I don't think it's a cult classic. But when I was driving and they are announcing that Gateway's putting on Clue, the ad says, come and see the cult classic Clue at the Gateway. And I thought, oof.
It is. See? We have a flight out in like 1 hour that we're leaving the
Yeah,
house. But
yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how you wanted a half a banana. Now, I know we talked about halves last time with the bagels.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm only going to have a half a banana.
Yeah.
So you cut the banana like in half, but then you're thinking that like that other half is just going to like stay good.
Not really. I don't really know why I do that.
Well, yeah, I always think like, why not just eat the whole banana? Or if you're really not going to just throw out that other half. Like nobody's coming down looking at this,
Yeah.
you know, half banana
Yeah.
with a brown tip. Oh, that got you going. Look at you.
Yeah, no one's eating that.
No one's eating that part.
But
I don't know. I saw you
is
doing it the
that-
other day. All right. It
Yeah.
wasn't a good topic. Sorry. Jeez. Well, what was the term that Carrie used?
Chuggy.
Chuggy. We don't want to be chuggy or we do want to be chuggy?
I don't think we want to. but I don't think there's any way out of it.
Yeah, chuggy is, from what we were told, is like a parent or someone our age trying to be cool, but they're not.
Right. Dress like the 20-somethings, then we'd be told that's ridiculous. Why are you even trying?
And then if we dress our age, we're chuggy. No, if we dress like them, we're chuggy. I'm not sure what chuggy is.
I don't know. It's tough.
All right. Put it in the comments what chuggy is.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, our kids' style is changing constantly because they're at that age of between 10 now, James is, to 14, your girls.
Yeah.
Going to be 15 this summer.
Yeah.
Styles are changing. And one style that changed when she turned 12, like for her birthday, my daughter, which I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah, she has these crazy curly hair that she kind of normally lets just like, if she's just hanging at the house, dry naturally, and she's just like Medusa, like,
Well, she's like Monica
hair.
from Friends.
Yes, that's a great example. Yeah.
In the humidity.
It just gets big, and she is so okay with it. Like, she's like, whatever, that's fine. This is who I am. The other day, I was picking her up to see Blue Man Group in the city. It was just gonna be like a daddy-daughter date, and she had her hair on like the left side completely like slicked, gelled down, and her hair pulled over.
Yeah, and she was taking one of Sylvia's earrings, right? And they were, and then one stud and one like long
one stud, one long earring.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids' styles are constantly changing.
Well, and then we've got Anthony, who's wearing sweatpants with
the socks
over the sweatpants, like Nike socks,
but
and then
that
Crocs.
is out of style now.
He hit that, I guess, for just a little bit.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he's not doing it
Crocs
anymore.
Are huge, though,
the Crocs
for the
are
kids.
in, but I mean the socks over the sweatpants.
Okay.
And that drove me insane. I thought that was so dumb looking, personally, and that was when I knew I was old, because all these kids are doing it. It's not just Anthony; everybody's doing it.
My girls want big sweatshirts and sweatpants in the summer.
Yeah.
We always say it's like 90, and they're in these baggy sweats, and then and
then in the winter, it's like
crop tops with like a shirt over it, and like
in the winter they're going out for school and they're in like a crop top, and I'm like, put on a jacket. They're like, no, I don't want to bring a jacket. So they're in like a crop top and short sleeves and like,
right.
And their mom jeans and their
mom jeans. Mm-hmm. That's why the crop tops aren't that bad actually, because as short as they are, their jeans are like higher than.
It's very like 90s. So you think you can dance. Save the Last Dance, was that the movie? I remember those, like that same style.
Yeah.
So that 90s style is definitely back. I would say I would list our kids like for style would be Anthony number 1.
Oh.
And then like your girls, Ashley, Ella. And then Isabel, and then James just does not care still. Like he's 10.
Yeah,
and
he's wearing whatever we're buying him.
Yeah.
He's not.
I mean, he wants sweatpants on all the time.
Yes.
You're not gonna get the kid in jeans.
Sweatpants, a sweatshirt.
And when he gets dressed up, he likes to look nice.
Yeah.
But in the morning, he just wants to throw on a sweatshirt, throw on sweatpants, and go live his life.
And it's funny, you put Anthony at the top, and it's not even school clothes. It's like when he goes to play a sport or practice.
Whatever sport he's playing. So he's playing baseball right now.
Yeah.
He has the jersey, the pants, the belt, the cleats. He has the socks, and then he wants the single chain, because that's what you're allowed to wear in the MLB. He's playing night games at 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, he's putting on
he's doing the eye black and
eye black on, whatever else. He wants the batting glove on the one hand,
the arm sleeve on one arm.
Yeah. He wants it all. When he's playing basketball, he wants these certain shoes. He's going to tuck his jersey into the back. Like, he very much cares of what he presents himself for whatever sport he's playing.
Yeah, it's his thing.
That's his thing. It's style.
Yeah.
He likes it. He likes to look good for wherever he's going. And you know what? To your son's credit, he can pull it off. He doesn't just go looking like a basketball player, but can't play at a game.
Right.
Like, I just look the part. I wear a football jersey during football season. I can't play football. Your son can play these sports, and he's most of the times the best on the court or the best on the field in that game.
He loves it.
So, to his credit, he looks the part and can...
Oh, so speaking of being at sports games and stuff, right? So the girls play lacrosse.
Okay.
And we went to one of their scrimmages, and it was pouring rain outside. Oh. And I feel like there's so many families out there that know the struggle.
I guess the girls are running around and whatever else, and they can deal with it. But as a parent watching, you were cold. I want gloves. I want a hat. I want a sweatshirt. I want a coat.
Our friend Deb and Chris comes to all of these games and literally can sit there and laugh at us as our umbrellas are breaking in the wind because she has this amazing, like, blanket waterproof zip up.
I want to call it a waterproof
thing.
Snuggie almost.
Yeah.
But with a hood.
With a hood. She's like, I feel like we could make an infomercial out of this.
As our umbrella blows in the wind and breaks, and I'm trying to stuff it in the garbage can. I was like, has this ever happened to you? Hate those umbrellas on a cold, windy day?
Yeah.
Just get yourself which we don't know the name of this product.
No, but we've ordered 2.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. Oh. She's putting in a mass order for all of us.
Because all the parents just looked at her as we're shivering, trying to hold on to broken umbrellas, and she's just like, I don't know if she has an evil laugh, but
no, she's not evil.
But I like that I made her super villain.
Yeah, I ordered you one also.
All right, I'm excited.
Yeah,
to be in my condom snuggie thing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap this up in a minute. We got a flight to catch and a car service coming to pick us up. But before we go, I do have to mention, very funny watching TV with the kids recently. Because I didn't realize that they watch everything streaming.
Yeah.
This is going back a little while, but the new season of All American was being released. Now, Anthony had watched all the other seasons on Netflix.
Binge watched through them. Loves the show.
And heard that a new season was coming out. So he got so pumped. He goes, All American comes out tomorrow. I'm going to stay up till midnight tonight and binge watch the whole season. And I went, oh, cool. Does it release at midnight on Netflix? He's like, I mean, I'm just assuming so. So I go, all right, let me look before he stays up till midnight.
I know.
And I look and it says on the CW network. And I went, oh, dude, it's not on Netflix. The new season is coming out. It's on regular TV. He goes, so I have to watch it on the CW? I go, yeah. He's like, do we have that? And I'm like, yeah, it's like channel 11
Yeah.
on the TV. Monday night, 8 o'clock, you can watch it then. It'll release a new episode each week. And he was so just didn't
confused.
Yeah, understand the concept. And then we were watching a show with James and Belle.
Yep.
And Belle looked at the TV and she goes, why are there so many ads?
Those are commercials.
Yeah, these are commercials. And we can't skip them or fast forward through them. We just watch them for the show. They
don't live in a time where you waited for your weekly show to come on.
Right.
Every Thursday night, the new episode of whatever.
But we're experiencing that more and more where our kids don't understand what we grew up with and our life.
Yeah, it was very different.
And
it really was.
We're falling farther and farther behind the trends of what they grow up with.
Yeah.
Now.
To think that you'd have to explain that to him.
Yeah. That's probably a pretty chuggy thing to say.
So chuggy.
Listen, we have to catch a flight.
Yay.
Really soon.
I'm excited.
So let's finish this up.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
Okay.
Clean this up.
Sure.
Get on a plane.
Great.
And I want to brag. We're flying first class.